Oh, I've just had the strangest of dreams. I can't remember very much. What has happened? My journal. I've lost my journal. I don't know. I can't remember very much. I had the strangest of nightmares, though, that this very tall man was attacking me. I feel so worried. What will happen at night again? Where's the sun? Let me check. The sun is rising. This is good. Now is the time to this is good. My crops are growing. Have almost a little bit more wheat ready finally. Let me check back inside to see if there was anything that I might have forgotten. There's my journals. But it looks like I wasn't keeping journals after all. Perhaps it's time to harvest some trees, maybe. And maybe start building a house. That might be a good idea. I feel so worried about what will happen at night again, though. I must protect myself. Perhaps I should go mining real quick. Perhaps I should go mining. Yes, that's a good idea. I think. Yes, here we are. What was in my furnace previously? Nothing. Well then, perhaps I shall go down here and investigate. Perhaps I can find some clues as to way off this island, or maybe some very valuable resources. I'm not sure. This looks like the way. Let me just see what's down here. Is there anything? No. Looks like I've been busy for a while. Oh, hello. I don't have any torches, though. I guess it is time to cut down some more trees. Make some coal for my mining expeditions. Hope I don't have any more run-ins with the tall, terrifying creatures again. I hope that was just a nightmare, not a real event. In any case, I should better protect myself next time, just in case. I do have coal. Never mind. I do have coal. This is good. Oh, and I have torches too. This is even better. There we are. Now we set out for our expedition. Let me see if any more of that wheat's grown first. How is this looking? Not quite. Not quite yet. Didn't I leave a signal somewhere so that someone could find me later if, by the miracle chance? Yes, there's my signal. I just wish someone would be out there. There's another island. Perhaps exploring that wouldn't be too bad. But I should stay here. I know this island. It's a small island, which is good. This is a good island for me. There's not really much else, though. But perhaps there are other things on that island, good and bad. Preferably, I'd rather not run into the bad things, but sometimes it probably can't be helped. Now let me, right. Mining expedition. This door probably isn't the best in the world, but it'll do. Should probably try and find some iron while I'm down here. Then I could further protect myself and maybe try to find some better resources. Can get awfully tiring running back and forth. Hope I have enough food. Right, here we are. Now, there's always a good chance that I could get lost, so a trick that I've noticed that I must have been doing is placing my torches on the left side of the wall as I go in, so that I'm led the right way out when I come back. It's a little funny remembrance, but it works. Gets awfully dark awfully quick in here. I only have a limited... Ah! Is this iron? Could it be? What is this? It is iron. Aha! How much have I got? Oh, there's more. This is fantastic. I am rich with iron. This is a blessing. And there's still more. Oh, there's even more. This is the best gift ever. I'm so happy that I found this iron. Could possibly save my life in the future. I'll leave that open, perhaps dig that way later, but for now I'm just going to dig outwards and see what I can find. Ha! Is this coal by chance? This is coal. Now. Ah, there's lots of coal. I needn't worry about torches for a while. And speaking of torches, it's probably time to place another one down. I still shudder at the thoughts of the tall man. I don't know if he'll be coming back, but now that I have iron, I should be able to protect myself from future attacks from any creature. I would like a fishing rod. That might be a good thing, perhaps. I did notice my to-do list was still there, so perhaps I was knocked unconscious, and I've somehow recovered from a coma. Very unlikely, but it is possible, I suppose. Oh dear. This does not look good. This really does not look good. Oh dear. Well, perhaps I shouldn't stand so close to the edge. You know what might happen. I do see some more coal, but there's something else down there. I can't tell what it is. Perhaps it's diamond? Well, no time for exploring now, but this will be a perfect time, perfect place to gather more resources later. Perhaps I should go back to my iron hole. Here we go. Now, I suppose I could split this into two paths and see which one is the better. I don't see any reason why not. Perhaps I can find some more iron while I'm down here. Gets awfully lonely down here. Oh dear. I'm continuously talking to myself. Would be nice to have a companion of sorts. Well, I suppose that way is not the best. Let's see what this way has to offer, perhaps. Well, it's promising so far. I'll probably end up digging a hole straight to that cavern again, though this seems to be about the same direction. Ah, here we are. Oh my. Well, I suppose there's a safe landing, perhaps. Looks like someone else has been down here, possibly. Looks like a stairway. So where did I come out from? Over there. Well, looks like I found my way down for the future. I just have to remember how to get back up. Speaking of getting up, I suppose I better go and do that. All this rock I'm collecting, I wonder if I should start building a house on the surface. Although I prefer it down here because, well, no monster has ever made it down here before, so perhaps this is safer after all. Although with those caves, who knows what's down there. I do need to find a reliable source of, source of food. It is dark now. I should probably try and sleep. Ugh. Right. Still on this island. I still have dreams that I'm home. Those dreams will probably fade from my mind eventually, but not tonight, I suppose. Or today. Aha! I have some wheat finally. Perhaps it's time to expand my farm. And perhaps I can start growing some more crops. Well, I do have another spare piece of spare grains that I have. Well, I have quite a checklist here. Right. Well, how do I make an anvil? Anvils are probably made out of iron, right? In fact, how do I extract... Could I possibly get the iron from the furnace? Well, this is something. Quite handy indeed. Well, I suppose I could start building a house. And I do have iron after all. Huh. Maybe I was just saving it for later. Now that I've found some more, I could start making some more tools and weapons, perhaps. I wonder what's down here. Surely I've explored down here before. Ah, I do remember over here, my fateful, it's awfully chilly water. My nearly fateful incident. Not a big fan of going back into that water. Unless I absolutely have to, but still not a very pleasant thought. Alright, well, now that I know the secrets of making iron bars, perhaps this is a very good thing. Alright, I was going to perhaps plant some more grain down here. There we are. Now, with this sugar... Oh dear. Well, I'm certainly not going to miss that. Oh. Perhaps I should be a little bit more efficient. Next, harvest. I could start working on a watchtower, perhaps, up there. Maybe a tree house of sorts. Perhaps I could plant some more of these saplings down and see if I could get any more trees to come up. I suppose this would be a nice place. There is an awful amount of sand, but I suppose that can't really be helped. Ooh, dear. Right, that should do it for a while. I suppose with more trees, it provides a bit more cover for both myself, but also the monsters, but one way to find out. Looks like all the iron is done. Now, what to make? I suppose we'll find out just by sticking it on the crafting table. Well, I can't do anything there. What if I put two together here? No. No. Anything? Oh, what's this? Can make a cauldron. Well, that's not very useful. What if I maybe rearrange these? Oh. Well, this looks like a pair of pants. Perhaps some more armor would help. What can I do? What else is there? Shears. Well, I suppose that'd be if I found any sheep or something. Well, I can make a something. I don't know what that is. What if I fill this up? Well, I could probably conserve some of my iron for later. That might help. Shears. Ah! There's a bucket. I once read many adventure stories, and any good adventurer carries a bucket with them, filled with water, in case they come across really anything. Good bucket of water can get you out of just about any situation, or so I was told. So I suppose we can put that to the test and really find out sooner or later. Right, well, all these squids are rather annoying. Wonder if there's any benefit from eating squid. I don't think there is. Never really been a fan of squid. Well, let's see. Still waiting on most of my wheat. What week is it by now? Surely it's past that. Perhaps it's time to update this. Let's say it's week 15. How long do comas last? Not really sure. That's probably about accurate. Well, what time is it? Well, let's say it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Really not much else going on, but well, I suppose I've been a bit productive. I could possibly start work on a house, maybe. Might be nice to be outdoors more. I think that's what I'll do. I'll begin working on a house. Maybe that ought to lift my spirits a bit. Right. Actually, I think I better clear out this sand first. Now, what to do? Let's see what else I can do with a bit of wood and maybe some more iron. So let's see. I have a block. Ah, there we are. Now, I believe, there we go, I can make some sticks. Now, so I've made the axe before, which is roughly, that's what I was looking for. A shovel. This ought to help me, and I better put that iron back for later. The shovel. I have 3 wheat. I know how you can make bread. Aha! I've made bread. Well, that'll be a delicious snack for after my house has been built. Now, this looks like a nice place to possibly build a house. And gotta start somewhere. Sun's getting awfully low, and I'd I'd rather not be out here when it gets dark again. But for now, I think clearing out this sand could help. Now, I do remember vaguely that glass is made from sand. I'll just have to try and remember how. I'm probably putting it in the furnace. That furnace can do an awful lot of things. That's saved my life twice now. Probably more than that, but I suppose I was knocked out from something, maybe. Now, just don't want any more of this to fall off. Could be a good resource for later, but I'm not really sure for right now. How's the sun? Well, I suppose once I clear this out, I could head off to bed and call it a day. Should really be more careful with how I'm digging. Awfully close to the edge, too. Well, perhaps I can finish this in the morning. It is getting quite dark now. It'll be hard to see out here. Suppose I better place a few torches and perhaps I could continue in the dark. Wonder if that's what keeps the monsters at bay. Yes, we'll try that for the night. Ah, much better. Try this for the night, and if there's no monsters, we'll find out. Suppose now would be a good time to head off to bed before any monsters do decide to show up.